Hey guys, I'm Dustin. This is Get Some Dirt Time. Like I promised, here's the review for the Outdoor Products Arrowhead pack. If I'm not mistaken, it's roughly the same size as a large Alex pack, or a medium Alex pack, as far as the cubic inches that it holds. I'm not going to go over, all the stuff like, it's got 2 bars in here for the frame. If you want to see them, you'll see them. It's got, it has, Walmart carries accessories for it. For example, a hydration bladder. Works really good. Really well. It's kind of a pain to get in, but as long as you pack this first and not try and sneak it in around other stuff that you got packed in your bag, it goes in just fine. If you have anything in your pack when you try and put this in, it's a nightmare. Then it's got the cover. If you check out our my Facebook page, it shows a picture of this on a large Alice pack. Doesn't fit perfectly. I would personally like it to be able to wrap tighter around, but for the most part, it covers the Alice pack in its entirety. So I think it was like $5 or something. Yeah, I think this was 4 something, and then the hydration system was like 10. For like $5, I'll put that on an Alice pack and put some bungee cords around it all day long. Considering the fact that to buy one to fit the Alice pack is, from what I found, right around like $30 or something, or $40. So, be that as it may, just to start out, like I think I've said before, I made so many errors and had to reshoot that intro. I'm a big person. I'm 6'3", right around. I flirt with 400 pounds a lot, anywhere between 380 and 400, depending on what holiday it is. So it fits my frame lengthwise. Does it fit me perfectly? No, it doesn't. I haven't found a pack that fits me the way I want it to fit. But for, like I said, for like $25, $30. I mean, it's a fairly bulletproof bag for that price point. I mean, you can't really look down on it for that. If you want to grab something just for temporary, or just to take camping with you, to something that you're gonna, when you get to your camp, you're gonna set it in a designated spot and you grab whatever kit and put it in your pockets, or have a haversack that that you pack around with you. This will work. I mean, it's got the material feels like it. I don't think much will get snagged on it. It's really slick. It's not silent by any means. I mean, you'll be able to see all that in the store. But I'm gonna start with the points that I don't like, specifically problem areas that I see. The big problem areas are, for one, there's only one retention strap. Well, I guess technically 2. You've got the 2 that clip onto this, the flap that comes over here. You got these 2 that clip on, and then you got this one. I don't like that personally, but once again, you'll see all this stuff in the store. While I'm here, this is extremely handy. I normally carry right around 30 pounds of gear, just because I'm normally 20 feet away from a car, or half a mile away from a car, so I can run back to the car and dump whatever gear I don't need, and then just be back on the trail. The other thing, these side pockets here, they're good deep pockets. I mean, I wear a 2X extra large glove. I mean, you can fit a lot of gear in here. I think probably 4 or 5 Altoid things will fit in there, and didn't have room for a bandana or something. The problem with these side pockets is you'll notice that they aren't built out at all. So when you pack a lot of crap into this bag, it's really hard to get in and out of these pockets. It's not very. I would recommend putting something in there smallish, like for example, handkerchiefs, any type of like wallet or key, something like. Well, I suppose you could put that up there. Anyways, you'll figure it out. My point being is I wouldn't pack anything that you need to get at quickly here. Just pack something like I don't know, like granola bars or something like that would go up here. Whereas here you'd pack like I don't know, like I said, something small, something. Because anything that you pack in here bulky, the second this is filled with something, this pocket becomes very, very hard to get into. At least I find that with my hands. Like, once again, I have big, a lot of large hands. As far as the straps on the bottom go, I would like them a little bit wider, but once again, $30. You'll see this is a pocket right here. It goes up and it goes down. The zipper goes all the way to the top, and then you got a little bit extra room down here. You got probably another 3 inches of pocket down here. Once again, when it's packed full of stuff, this pocket is kind of difficult to get into. I keep my Baco Laplander folding saw in here. There's been reviews on that all over the place, so check it out. It's an awesome saw. I love the thing. I use it for household chores all the time. I've used it for some construction work too. But yeah, I mean, I can't brag on it enough for the price that it was. I mean, it was a really good. For $30, I'll pack this around all day long. It packed something like, I think it was 46 pounds. I can't remember exactly how much weight I had in it, but I put every tool I had, like shovel, a bastard file. I don't know what everyone else calls a bastard file. To me, a bastard file is a rasp and a coarse file. It's about yay long. It's got a rounded edge and a flat edge. It's got a rasp and a coarse on the rounded edge. It's got a coarse and a rasp on the bottom edge. That's a bastard file to me. I've been told I'm wrong, but that's what it is to me. So when I say bastard file, that's what I'm talking about. I'll bring one up and I'll show you in a part of one of my toolkits that I'll put together to show. But as far as the packing, like I said, I've packed a lot of stuff, a lot of weight into it, and walked around and moved around. And being a stay-at-home dad, I was able to walk around the house with it while bending over and picking up random toys, you know, trying to maneuver around with a load in my arms, speakingly my son, specifically my son. And it sits real good. I like how it holds its position real well. The webbing on the outside, I wouldn't recommend packing anything with weight on it, like a water bottle or anything, because then once you start getting out here with it, and once it's loose, it'll start to turn you a little bit. But then again, I had 2 water bottles and something else strapped to it, just quick, fast, in a hurry, and threw it on my back without doing the straps up or anything. Just ran out the door, and the bag was all over the place. But when you lock everything down, it sits pretty tight to your body, so you're not feeling that weight moving around and shifting on you a whole lot. Oh, the other thing I find that when you load it up, you got to make sure you pack. Most experienced campers will, from what I understand, don't get me wrong, I'm not a professional anything by any means. I'm a professional dad. That's it. But from what I've looked up and from the people I've talked to, you always want to pack heavy up high and close to your body. So with these retention straps being as high as they are, they won't cinch down here. So then you get, you know, this deal going, where you got a whole bunch of stuff in the bottom of your pack, and then it's real tight on the top up here, and that just, it makes it carry a little funny. So one recommendation I have is pack it on the table just like this. You know, they have you pack here and then pack everything into it this way instead of packing it like that. It makes it a little bit easier to pack, to get your weight distribution a little bit better. But I'm gonna keep experimenting with how to pack this bag. I haven't really spent a whole lot of time packing it, for the very reason that I wanted to carry it in the worst possible conditions I could carry it, being packed, the worst possible packing conditions I could carry it. So I basically opened it up, chucked a bunch of stuff in there, cinched it down, strapped it up, put it on. I think at one time I had 2 gallons of water, an axe, mess kit, 2 mess kits, a wool blanket, some extra clothes. Now, I packed a lot of stuff in there, and it was freaking heavy. So I definitely would recommend it if you're a hardcore, serious hiker. If you're doing the Appalachian Trail, or if you're one of those guys that, you know, run out into the bush with nothing but a knife and a smile, this is not for you. This is for Joe Schmo who just wants a pack that he can somewhat rely on for a weekend trip. You know, there's no sense in going out and spending, you know, $200 on a bag that you're gonna just go out and use like 2 times a year. I mean, I don't see any reason there. If you got $200 to drop on a bag you're only gonna use 2 times a year, you're on the wrong channel. My target demographic is the guys who just don't really have that kind of. Anyways, outdoor products pack from Arrowhead. Bought at Walmart. Like I said, it's like, I think it was like $25 or $30. Super cheap. It's really lightweight. The frame in it is super lightweight. The frame will bend a little bit if you're not careful. I'll just take one out and show you real quick. I still got some time to burn. Come on out of there, little guy. This is what you're looking at. It's a piece of ribbed aluminum, or corrugated aluminum. You see it's got some flex in it. If I were to bend it too hard, I think it would hold a memory of the bend. But like I said, it's $30, guys. Don't go overboard. Worst case scenario, get you a piece of 1/2-inch copper tubing and shoot it down there. A piece of PVC, shoot it down there. A piece of flat stock from a hardware store, shoot it down there. If you want something that's going to be really rigid, you can make it really rigid. But for the most part, it does really good. It keeps the shape fairly well. So, well, I'm Dustin. You've been watching Get Some Dirt Time. If you have any questions, comments, critiques, leave them. It's your First Amendment. Use it, people. Thanks for watching.